Derrick Rose, the rise, fall, and redemption of an NBA legend. There are players who dominate the game, and then there are players who change it. Derrick Rose did both. From the moment Derrick Rose stepped onto an NBA court, his play was electric, explosive, smooth, and fearless. Rose's style was unlike anything the NBA had seen. Born in Chicago, drafted number 1 overall by the Chicago Bulls in 2008, Rose became the face of hope for an entire city. He was a point guard with unmatched quickness, incredible vision, and the ability to score from anywhere. He quickly turned heads and became one of the most exciting players in the league. In just his 3rd season, at only 22 years old, Derrick Rose became the youngest player in NBA history to win the Most Valuable Player MVP award. That season, he averaged 25 points and 7.7 assists, leading the Bulls to the top seed in the Eastern Conference. The question wasn't if Rose would win a championship, it was how many. With his talent, leadership, and determination, it seemed like the sky was the limit for him. But then disaster struck, the injury that changed everything. April 28, 2012, first round of the playoffs. Chicago Bulls versus Philadelphia 76ers. The game was close, and Rose was pushing for the win. With just over a minute left, disaster hit. He tore his ACL. Fans across the world held their breath. Chicago's brightest star was sidelined for what will be the first of many painful injuries. This wasn't just a physical setback, it was emotional. Fans and players alike wondered if Rose would ever return to his MVP form. Over the next few years, injuries continued to plague his career. Torn meniscus, repeated surgeries. With each new setback, the doubts grew. Would he ever be the same? Could he overcome it? The comeback, a journey of resilience. Despite the constant injuries, Derrick Rose never gave up. While many doubt his return, Rose worked tirelessly to prove the world wrong. He didn't just aim to return, he aimed to be better. Although he wasn't the same explosive player as before, Rose proved that he still had the skill and determination to make an impact in the league. Rose played for several teams over the next few years. The New York Knicks, Cleveland Cavaliers, Minnesota Timberwolves, and Detroit Pistons, eventually returning to the Knicks. Through it all, he remained a leader. He didn't complain about his setbacks. Instead, he reworked his game and adapted to the challenges his body faced. Then, in 2018, something extraordinary happened. On October 31st, in a game against the Utah Jazz, Derrick Rose dropped 50 points. Fans stood in awe as he showed the world he still had greatness left in him. It wasn't just about the points, it was about his resilience, his refusal to quit, and his triumph over adversity. 50 forever moment. The 50-point game wasn't just a career milestone, it was a moment of redemption. After years of injuries and setbacks, Derrick Rose reminded everyone the player he once was and could still be. The tears he shed after the game weren't just from joy. They were from the relief and pride of knowing that he had fought through so much to get to that point. Rose had done what many thought impossible. He had returned to greatness. If that 50-point game gave you goosebumps, type 50 forever in the comments. Let's see who remembers the emotional night of his comeback. Rose never chased the spotlight. He didn't need it. His humility, quiet determination, and leadership made him one of the most respected players in the league. He became a mentor to younger players, showing them how to persevere through adversity. The final chapter, retirement. In 2024, 36 years old, Derrick Rose made the difficult decision to retire. After years of battling injuries and adapting his game, Rose knew it was time. His body had given everything it could, and although he wasn't the explosive player he once was, his influence off the court was just as powerful. Rose's retirement was quiet, without a grand farewell tour. He stepped away from the game with the same grace and dignity that had defined his career. It was a fitting end to a journey that had been full of ups and downs, triumphs and heartbreak. Derrick Rose's legacy. Derrick Rose's legacy is more than just his MVP award or his 50-point game. His story is one of resilience, proving that greatness isn't always defined by titles or stats. It's defined by heart, perseverance, and the ability to rise again after every setback. For fans who watch him play, Rose's legacy will always be about how he inspired us to keep pushing forward, no matter the obstacles. His impact on the game and the fans who supported him will never fade. Derrick Rose's story reminds us that basketball is more than just a sport. It's a journey of heart, hustle, and perseverance. Pause for a clip of MVP highlights or the 50-point game. What's your favorite Derrick Rose memory? Was it his MVP season, his 50-point game, or his heart and determination to never give up? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Derrick Rose, forever the MVP of perseverance.